So Leslie and I, Leslie is the newsletter editor. If you are new to Starkey Farmstead, welcome. We're different than most YouTube channels. We have our own newsletter and we Zoom with people that would like to chat about topics we can't talk about here. If you really want to talk about things, you have to go outside of what social media allows you to talk about. So I wanted to show you guys what Zoom is. How do you download it? And how do you join a meeting? All right, guys, you wanted to know, how do I get Zoom? Sam, I don't know what Zoom is. So you're going to go here to this page. You're going to find your app store. You're going to go up here and you're going to type in Zoom. Now, I already have Zoom Workforce, but this is the one you want, guys. Just Zoom Workplace, right? I already have that. Once you download it, okay, once you download it, it's going to say Join Meeting. You're going to put the meeting ID that Leslie sent you there. And then you hit Join. If it asks for a passcode, you put in the passcode. A lot of you have been watching me for years, but you still haven't signed up for the newsletter and the Zoom meetings. Now, look, you can get the newsletter and never have to come to a Zoom if you don't want to, you don't have time to, or you're not inclined to. But I just want to encourage you to get involved, folks. There's so many things going on in our country, and we have to start pushing back. Some of you are meant to run for local official positions. We need you in your local politics, grassroots. Maybe you don't know how. Maybe you're afraid that you're not going to have enough people on your side. Well, get our newsletter and come to our Zooms. Because as the Zoom meetings grow, we're going to start breaking you up by state. So you'll be having a Zoom with, 100, 200, hopefully one day 1,000 people that are in your state, your community. So you guys can try to work together to stop legislation that is anti-American, anti-Christian, anti-whatever. It's important. This is why the left has been so effective for so long in this country. Because nobody was saying, hey, we've got to group up. Hey, we've got to work together. So let's do that. Row with us. Also, the thing about the newsletter is that it helps us continue to make videos every time that YouTube demonetizes us or takes our money away, kicks us out of the partnership program. This allows me to continue researching and sharing and educating the world. Every time one of you sends $1, $10, $100, or even 1,000, you keep us out on the airways. That's important. That is God's work at this point. So if you look in the top of comments, the place that you're going to respond to me in this video, you're going to type a comment. If you get in that group comment, scroll to the top. It'll show you the apps that you can send your money to get the newsletter and get invited to a Zoom. Understand this. You had best put your email in that memo, or we can't send the information to you. Also, we're going to go ahead and Zoom this coming Monday night, which is going to be June 23rd, 2025. You are not going to want to miss this. We're going to break down for you in this upcoming Zoom why they need these children. What are they using them for? What black market industries benefit from child abduction and children who are undocumented and untracked? We're going to talk about how they move them across this country. We're going to talk about how you, as an American citizen, as a naturalized or green card holding soon-to-be citizen, what you can do to protect those innocent children. Guys, there's so many things wrong in this country right now, But if we can't protect the children within the borders of our country, we might as well lay down and let them run over us. This is a fight, a real fight between good and evil. It is a spiritual battle. And I'm calling all of you to the front line with me, with Leslie, and with the other people that have already jumped in the boat and are already participating in the Zooms, starting to mobilize in their states, in their regions, to protect the one thing that we are called by God to always protect. And those are the innocents. And it's not just our children, but our elderly that are being abused systematically from the system that has been created through the Antichrist system. So I really pray that you will pray about it, talk to your spouse and your family, and row with us. Because this boat is moving, and it's moving faster and faster every day. All I can tell you is that every day I pray, and I told Leslie this the other day. I said, every night that I go to bed, I think about the videos that I made that day. And I think if I don't wake up in the morning, if that was the last thing that I could say to America, is it going to make God proud of me? So I want you to think about this. When you get to heaven, will you hear, "Well done, my true and faithful servant"? Or will you be told, "He never knew you"? This is a fight that none of us can sit on the sidelines for any longer. We have to mobilize our voices. We have to mobilize our voting. We have to mobilize and get the right people in office to protect those who cannot protect themselves. And this is how you start. God bless you. Like, comment, and subscribe.